Hey, this is Kai, and this is like week 15, I think. Um, you'll have to totally excuse me. I've been so busy lately that kind of sleep has been the last thing on my list, and I'm just so tired. Um, but yeah, the topic this week is using public toilets. I would always try to use the disabled toilet, obviously, if one was available. I did a few times pluck up the courage to use the men's, but that did depend on how many people were around at the time. When I started tea, I just kind of said to myself that I was only ever going to use the men's toilets, but some days I really just didn't feel comfortable at all. And I mean, even now, sometimes I still head towards the disabled toilets. I am passing much more. Obviously, the facial hair is helping me out a lot. So I am using the men's toilets a lot more than I ever had before. It can be a little awkward sometimes, like if there's only one cubicle and you're queuing, and then I get thinking too much and I start to worry, but I do think that's something that will come in time. I mean, one thing that is actually so true is that guys just really don't tend to pay as much attention as the ladies do. And I remember one guy saying to me, just walk in, your head held high, and just go do your business. So I think with me, it's all about confidence. And naturally, the more I pass, the more confident that I tend to feel then using the men's toilets. It's interesting actually that this topic came up this week because recently I set up transgender in Wales, and I'm currently in discussion with a local leisure centre, and they are very keen to address transgender needs within their facilities. And obviously, from that, I've got to talk to various people, and a lot of people have mentioned the toilets and the change in facilities is what actually puts them off. So I do think this is a common issue, and I think, if you feel that uncomfortable, then certainly go ahead and use a disabled toilet, obviously, if one is available. One thing I will say though is that sometimes when I did feel that, I'm stood there and I'm like, I really can't go in, I've convinced myself to walk in and use the men's toilets, and I've walked out afterwards and thought, why did I worry so much? Nobody paid any attention to me at all. So yeah, I think maybe sometimes, especially with me, I do tend to let the worry take over. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is from me on this subject. But as always, feel free to subscribe, comment. But thanks so much for watching, and take care.